Hello to all my friends out there. Okay, I have something to say. Happy birthday to Jen from New York City Saves Money. Her channel has been on 1 year, and today was the birthday, and it was a great show. I loved it. When my son first became my son is an accountant. And what happened was, I was a single mom and I was putting him through college. And I said, you are not allowed to major in nothing. You have got to pick a major. So he picked accounting. I go, okay, that'll do. You cannot just go to college and major in nothing. That is not a good idea. And I told him, when you know what you want to be when you grow up, then you can just change your major. But you cannot just aimlessly stroll through college. So he was all the way, he had been into college 3 years in junior college. And he was at San Diego State College. And he was still an accounting major. And he came home one day and he said, wow, I am reading a really good book. I go, oh, really? Like what? And he goes, Federal Taxation. And I thought, you gotta be kidding me. Anyway, so that's what he became when he grew up. And I always used to say, well, I don't know where he gets this from. Well, it turns out on my mom's side, one of the first cousins is an accountant. And years later, it occurred to me that I am a little bit anal about money. When someone would spend too much, I go, what the, starts with an F, is wrong with them? I was watching these minimalist lifestyles, living on $9,000, going on a $9,000 vacation, and I thought, I know people that do that, but Okay, so now, Jan from New York had a great idea, start a change jar. And I thought, yeah, that's a good idea. Look at this cuteness that I bought today for $1 at Dollar Tree. Isn't this so adorable? So, I pretty much had to buy that. And I want to give you guys, I had one of my really brilliant ideas. Why not do the mukbang, the first meal? Thank you, Jessica. I saw some mention of high-ranking Satanists. I'll have to check that comment out. Okay, this is part of being thrifty. I have only 4 gummy worms, and I am looking for my my fish, and I can't find them. Okay, now, this is about the cash jar. When I go to swap meet, I don't make much change, and I only keep about $10 in my pocket. If it starts getting more than that, I lock it in the trunk so I don't lose it before I can get it home. In years ago, I used to keep the money, change for the salon in my pocket. That way no one could steal it. One time I caught the girls in my purse, and I go, what the F are they doing in my purse? Why the hell would anyone get in my purse? And my boss goes, well, you just got paid today. When I got paid, I used to go straight to the bank and put it in the bank where nobody could steal it. Okay, now let's talk about the 3 best places to hide your money, even if it is a cash jar. Okay, I worked in good salons where never a penny was missing. Never anyone was in your purse. Okay, now, the one I worked in the back, we had like a cereal box, and we used to keep a lot of money in there. So, what is this? This is a $1 hair color box. Okay, and in this box, this is where it gets anal. I have a little bag of money, and I have some small pieces of change in there. And then in here, I have some pennies, and I even have a strange coin. Yes, it's a coin. A coin is a coin is a coin. Sometimes I keep this rolled money in my glove compartment, you know, a few dollars. About $3. Like this. I buy these at Dollar Tree, and then, you know, sometimes I give them to the homeless. But what's in here, I know it's about $9, and so basically that's about $10. Okay, one night I came home and someone was in my house. And guess how much money they got? None. Absolutely none. Okay, now what is this? Well, what this is laundry money. Okay, I'm not going to go broke if somebody steals my laundry money, but it will be inconvenient, and I don't want somebody stealing my laundry money. I get these at Dollar Tree or 99-cent only. So now remember the time I was robbed. Okay, what happened, my friend was going to have a double knee replacement. And so I stayed at the salon, you know, going, well, you know, Muriel, she's deceased now. You know, a lot of the hairdressers and barbers died very young. I am very lucky. I am very lucky to have survived. A lot of them haven't. And I go, wow, Muriel. And I had known her since beauty college, so say 16. I'm very worried, and, you know, it was after dark. And I never came home late like that, but the one night I did, and I came home, and I opened the front door, and it was like, oh no, somebody's in the house. And I tiptoe in my house, and a big man ran past me and brushed my shoulder. Okay, he got nothing. I go to my son, oh no, because he walked right, he broke in the window. You know that apartment I showed you guys with the low window? They cut a hole in the glass, they reached down, took out the stick, opened the window, and entered from the street side, right there in plain sight. The police said it was probably the neighbors, because I heard a lot of pounding upstairs. They were probably watching for me coming. Luckily, and we had a lot of switchblades and, you know, gold bars my dad had given us. Like, oh no! Did they get the gold bars? Did they get the that? And did they get the this? And they go, my son goes, no, I hid them. Okay, you know when you slide your dresser drawers out? Underneath there is a little area, and he had hidden them on the bottom in that little area there. And I go, wow, how did you think of that? And he goes, oh, it was some movie we were watching. So in your dresser drawers slide out, there's a little space under there, and he had hidden the stuff. I think they were looking for drugs. There was like, they had gone right past. I had money, which I never do that now after being robbed. The police told me they were coming back. So what I did, if you remember, there was a sliding glass door in the front, and there was a sliding glass door, if you see that video, where was my son. Well, what I did is I screwed them shut. Nobody was coming in or out from the outside, because the policewoman said, you guys should move. And I said, no, I ain't gonna move. We were a little bit nervous, but we stayed until, you know, we were kicked out. And so, you know, these are my three. Here's my cash. Here's my change jar. Here's my laundry money. And, you know, you find places before they break in, not after they break in and take your money. It's best if you have a safety deposit box. That's the best. These days, okay, now here is trustworthy. The last place, not so much. Okay, you guys, God bless you all.